guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. You know, when the tough times are coming, the wallet vampires are coming out of the woodwork, and now desperate women are getting off the dating apps. They're now, of course, this may be virtue signaling on TikTok. Who knows? But a lot of them are actually filming themselves in hardware stores, and they say they're looking for husbands. Here's number one, why that's not going to work, and number two, why it's funny. Because the harder, I swear, the harder times get, the more women are going to find all of a sudden they're not such strong feminists, and they really would like the love and help and strength and attention of a good man. I think that's going to be happening more and more. From MSN, female TikTok users say they're deleting their dating apps and heading to Home Depot. Now, I'm going to refresh this page because once the video plays through, it wants to go to another video. So I'll refresh it so we can watch the videos together. And it's about evenly split. 600 people like this, 500 people dislike it. So they're heading to Home Depot to look for some menses. Some TikTok users say they have searched for their future husbands at Home Depot. Success rates vary. One woman says no husbands at this site. One user said who went to a Home Depot 3 times in 1 month. Now, let's be honest, depending on where you live. Now, if you live in a city, you're probably going to find, and especially in a southern border city, you're probably going to find some illegals that would be more than happy to do some work for $10 an hour. Because I do know of that happening where they'll look for work because they know construction and they don't have to speak much English. And if you can get enough English across that, they'll go, I don't know, lay some patio stone for you or something. But other than that, probably most of the guys they're meeting are like either married or doing their own thing. You know, the guys that they're looking for he's a doctor, he's a lawyer, he's an influencer, he makes tons of money. They're not at Home Depot like getting their own supplies and doing their own work. I'll just tell you that right now. They're hiring probably a contractor to go buy that stuff and go to their home. And those contractors are not there to goof about and get women. They say, could Home Depot be the destination to meet your future husband? If some TikTokers are to believe, the retailer's over 2,000 locations have become an unlikely spot to look for dates. It is very unlikely, let me just tell you. Of the many women on TikTok who say they're deleting the dating apps in 2023, some say they're looking for love in a surprise location. I'm headed to Home Depot to look confused in the lumber aisle. Let me put a pin in this. Now, first of all, Home Depot has gone woke. I will just say that now. I don't know if Lowe's has, but Home Depot came out with like a CRT training manual for their employees about their privilege, if they're white or they're able-bodied or if they're male. And I'm like, I'm done with Home Depot. But I have gone into stores like this that are like Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. And even as a single man, even as a single guy, even as a single man that was in the dating market at the time, like way back when I had purchased my first house, I retiled my floors and I laid hardwood and I did a lot of construction on the house. I would go in there and I'd literally have a list. I would be kind of beeline and I would be focused on looking at tiles and products. And occasionally you see an attractive woman. But the thing is, even if she's standing there looking lost, the days of being the nice guy to help women are over. And this is going back, I don't know, 10 years ago, maybe even a little bit more than that. I would see her, and even if they were a little bit confused, nothing ever registered to help them. Like, I figured they were doing like I was, which is maybe she's trying to find something or looking for the product that she wants. She's cute. Anyway, and I moved about my day. The guys that are, because men are just not in that headspace. And even the ones that are, they're not looking in Home Depot. They're not going to help women. They're just confused. They just consider you're looking for a product that like they are. One of the many women on TikTok who says they're deleting the dating apps, she said, confused in the lumber aisle. Let me play this video. Let me zoom it out just one notch so you can get the whole. Oh, damn it. I hate when they do this. I can't play the music, but she's playing the Home Depot music, looking to look confused. I don't remember getting in the car to leave, going back to my dorm. What? Is that the whole thing? That's it? 7 seconds of playing the Home Depot music, putting on makeup. She looks like she's ready for a nightclub. Like, no working man is going to try to help her with that. These people just, these women are so out of touch. I swear to God. This girl says, ladies, no joke, Home Depot's where you go if you want to meet a man. So let's see how her
Depot is where you go if you want to meet a man. I found at least 3 husbands. I mean, they had wives, but like, don't let that stop you.
Jesus, what entitlement.
Ladies, no joke, Home Depot.
Home Depot is where to find your man. I've met 3 husbands, but they're already married. But don't let that stop you. These women just despicable, man. Let me zoom this back up again. Although get your price thing out of there. Although home goods retailer Home Depot saw 1.8 billion customer transactions, not everyone has found their romantic match. TikTok, it's Cyber Sav, said in October 21 video she was at Home Depot for the 3rd time this month. She says, doesn't work. Now I'm leaving Home Depot without what I needed, which is a husband. Let me zoom this out once, twice.
Depot for the 3rd time this month. No husbands in sight.
I can't keep playing it because of the damn music.
Doesn't work. Now I'm leaving.
And she's like, now I'm leaving. It doesn't work. All right, so let me mute this. And can I replay this somehow? I guess I have to play it all the way through to replay it. But look, she's got makeup and long, like, hold on. She's got makeup, long lashes on. Her hair's up in a bun. And granted, she's only wearing T-shirt and stuff. She's got obvious long fake lashes and makeup on. Like, that's not the head space of a man that is in Home Depot. And I think this is something that women don't understand. Men are very, like, singular-mindedly focused, and many times to a fault. And that's not to say that they can't multitask, but I'll give you myself as a good example. When I get to, I pull up these stories. I don't even read the stories. I just pull up stories and I'm like, okay, I'm going to research this later. Because if I read it, I'm like, oh, that's a really good talking point. Oh, yeah, while I think of this, let me record the video, and then I have it saved. Well, I'm looking at, half an hour at work, where if I just pull up the article and I say, okay, when I'm ready to work, I will look at this. And a lot of times I either forget what I've read because I read a lot of articles, or I don't get back to it, right? When a man's got his, he's got numbers in his head. He's like, okay, I'm speaking from firsthand experience. It's like, okay, I've got 20 feet by 10 feet. So we're looking at 200 square foot bricks. Each brick is, we'll say 3.5 inches by 5.5 or 6 inches. And I've done the math, and that means that I need X amount of bricks for this. But it's going to weigh a lot. So it means I need to make about 4 runs for this brick. And you're stacking the brick, thinking about the math and how I'm going to lay it out. And it's almost dark, and I heard it's going to rain tomorrow. A naked woman could walk by. I would not see her. I mean, you know what I'm saying, though. Like, if I'm up in my head and I'm counting out bricks, a naked woman could stand 3 feet from me. I wouldn't notice her until I stood up and she was directly in my line of sight. And then you'd probably be like, ma'am, are you okay? Like, what's going on? You need to be arrested. But so even if a guy does see that pretty woman, he's going to glance at her and be like, oh, she's cute. And then let's see, now I've got to get gutters. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'd really like to know. That's how I am. I get singularly focused about something when I'm working because I'm excited. I like working with my hands. I like building. And when I'm trying to figure out everything and get it together and get it to the house and get building something, that's all I'm thinking about. TikTok user Jolene asked a Home Depot employee in 2022, do you have an aisle specifically where single men are? Wow. What? Okay, you're just stupid.
Pat?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Hi, sweetheart.
Yeah, he'll love you now.
Hi. Do you know anything about a bunch of single men being here for a dating thing?
Oh, no.
You're not single, are you?
I'm not, no.
Too bad. Cute dog. Are you guys single?
No.
Damn it. Thank you. All these people are married. Yeah, that wasn't the answer at all. I'm going to go to Lowe's now.
Of course, these are not single men. And if they are, again, it's married men. the men that can build and create and do, these guys are all in their 40s and 50s, maybe even 60s. You're not going to be picking them up anywhere because either they're happy and they're an older gentleman that's happy on his own, or he's got a family. I don't know what these women are thinking. This is so stupid. But I do find it interesting that this is becoming a trend where women are saying, you know what, I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling to find a man. Where's a good man to meet? They don't go out and hang out in bank lobbies. They go to Home Depot. But the thing is, the men that they want, the doctors, the lawyers, the moneymakers, they're not at Home Depot. The men that are the carpenters and the plumbers and the DIY guys and the do-it-yourself and guys that want to save money because they don't want to pay a contractor for something they can do, those are the guys at Home Depot. And do you know why they're married? Because women that eventually or start out smart enough realizing, hey, you know what? A guy that can do it himself, a guy that's creative, a guy that will build and create and fix, and that's pretty handy to have. Just in many of the same ways that a woman can sew and that is good at cleaning and raising children and cooking and baking and things like that, it's in high demand. But these strong, empowered women, boy, they got another thing coming, but they're going to try it. They're going to try it. So be very aware. And the other thing is, too, honestly, on top of this, I think a lot of this is just doing it for likes and views on social media. I think that's what I don't think any of them sincerely want to meet a man at Home Depot. But the interesting thing is they're willing to get out of their to get out of their home, drive to, walk into a Home Depot. They go through all that effort to make a video, to make us maybe a video that gets them a few views, because I don't even know if there's monetization on TikTok, to get them a few views and some social validation for doing something stupid. It's just, I don't know, but way to waste your time, ladies. Guys, if you're here on YouTube, join us over on Locals. I'm going to be doing, we're going to listen to a very good roast by Kevin Samuels. I got our dating profile of the day. We've got amazing forums, lots of conversations to be had that we can't have over here because of the censorship and everything. So join me over there today.